Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Dua Shar. Emily Haugen has the night off. We have breaking news tonight. The city of La Crosse wants to purchase a building on the city's north side for affordable housing. According to the documents posted online, city leaders may purchase the former Marine Credit Union building located on the corner of Monitor and Avon Street to create roughly 30 affordable housing units. According to the resolution, the city can use up to roughly $2.6 million of American Rescue Plan Act funds. The city received ARPA funds to invest in housing and neighborhoods for low-income families, including those who are homeless. City officials have less than 7 weeks to find a place for its unsheltered population. Many are staying at campgrounds in Huska Park, which is set to close on October 31st. The Community Development Committee will review the resolution at Tuesday's meeting. This is a developing story, so stay with us at News8000.com for updates. A key deadline is looming closer in the lawsuit regarding the FBI search of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. It comes even as the Justice Department filed notice that it is appealing the decision to appoint a neutral third party to review the documents taken in that search. Each filed 2 recommendations for the role and told the judge they will submit their responses to the others list by Monday. Christian Benavides reports from Miami.
The Justice Department and former President Donald Trump's legal team have submitted potential candidates to be the so-called special master to review the documents the FBI confiscated from Trump's Florida home last month.
You need somebody with top security clearance. You need somebody with that level of expertise.
Earlier this week, a Trump-appointed federal judge approved the former president's request to have a neutral third party sift through the seized materials. But on Thursday, the Justice Department filed notice it is appealing the judge's ruling. The DOJ has also asked the judge to partially stay the ruling so that investigators can continue to review the 103 most sensitive documents seized here from Mar-a-Lago, including the ones that were marked top secret. The Justice Department argued that the investigation and the public could be irreparably harmed by the pause.
They're saying to the judge, there's a real and pressing harm here. The national security community has to be able to continue to see if there are other classified documents, what happened to these classified documents, and we need to be able to continue with our investigation.
The Trump team has until Monday morning to respond to the DOJ's request. Also Friday, another federal judge in Florida dismissed Trump's lawsuit against a group of people from the 2016 presidential election, including former Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. He claimed they conspired against his campaign. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Palm Beach, Florida.
In the ruling that Trump's claims fail on the merits at every step of the analysis. The former president's legal team says it will appeal immediately.
Well, the good news, we needed the rainfall across the region. The bad news, of course, it was Saturday and a lot of our outdoor plans were impacted. But boy, Houston County, the big winner, so to speak, well over an inch of rain in Houston and Hoka. Many spots between about 7 and 9/10, including the La Crosse Airport, Sparta, Eau Claire, Onalaska, Decorah, Lafarge, all in that range. About a half an inch in Viroqua and Blair and Black River Falls, 3/10 of an inch in Prairie du Chien. Much cooler today. Highs only in the 60s for most. Low to mid 60s were common across the region. We've finally gotten rid of the rain activity here in downtown La Crosse, I should say. Even some partial clearing off to the north and west. That rain continues, though, in our southern and eastern communities. So if you live in those areas, you'll have to deal with the rainfall for a few hours longer. And that cold front is ever so slightly inching to the south and east, so we're going to be under the gun for some more rain showers tomorrow and Monday. Right now, temperatures in the 50s and 60s, right around 70 in Red Wing in the Twin Cities. Those showers will gradually shift south and east overnight, otherwise mostly cloudy. Areas of fog overnight and into tomorrow morning. Lows in the Cross around 53 degrees. I'll discuss those rain chances and who's going to see the highest chances for tomorrow and Monday with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Bill. An honor tradition in La Crosse wasn't able to beat that rain. Stepping out in Pink's first year at Riverside Park was canceled due to lightning. Although walkers and staff are disappointed they couldn't fundraise for breast cancer research, the weather didn't stop them from supporting each other.
Folks are still out here walking as friends and family. They stuck around. People that were planning to walk stuck around to volunteer and help take down tents. And we took a moment as staff up here and looked out and just saw every single person coming together to help out their neighbor.
The fundraiser will not be rescheduled this year. However, you can still get your steps in and donate online. More information can be found at news8000.com. And Stepping Out in Pink wasn't the only event affected by rain. The very last show of the Moontunes 2022 season was also canceled and will not be rescheduled. The show was planned as a tribute to Woodstock with local musicians performing. Event organizers say that they are in contact with the performers and intend to have them return next year. A celebration of love is once again coming to La Crosse. LGBT community members and allies took shelter at Logan High School for this year's Pride in the Park event. Organizers changed locations just yesterday to stay out of the rain. They say they have been blown away by the La Crosse community's help.
It's just been amazing, the amount of people, the attendees. We've had so many community members just contact us and want to be part of the event.
Although the event moved inside, the activities didn't change. Visitors still had the chance to chat with local groups, buy goodies from merchants, and eat food from vendors. And your neighborhood is about to get sustainable. Habitat for Humanity is helping communities collaborate by launching their Renew the Block program. The goal of Renew is to make the community a great place to live, work, and play. Phase 1 of the project begins at Lincoln Middle School, and organizers say it is the perfect starting point.
Our first project that we wanted to do, we really wanted it to be a showcase project. We really wanted to show the community all the things that we could do when we come together.
The project will involve revitalizing Lincoln Middle by planting gardens of native plants and by implementing a stormwater runoff system. Renew the Block will repair the exterior of 3 homes near Lincoln. The fall auction has come early. The La Crosse Police Department finds hundreds of unclaimed stolen bikes each year and puts them up for auction at reduced price. Over 100 bikes were up for auction today. Some were brand new and some were a little battered, but police officials say the auction helps each person who attends.
I'm glad to see a lot of people wanting to come down here and purchase bikes at a reduced cost.
If you purchased a bike at the auction today, be sure to register it with the police department, and if your bike has recently been stolen, you might have a chance to claim it at the Bike Barn on October 5th. A community service organization hosted a jam-packed day of fun for people with special needs. The La Crosse Kiwanis Club organized a day of fun for everyone at Copeland Park, and Aquinas student-led Impact Club helped lead events. Each student had their very own buddy for the day. And while it may not be common for high schoolers to help out in this way, they say volunteering is as simple as showing up.
I think it breaks the standard, obviously, but we're just trying to make the community a better place, really.
Everything, including the food, was free for people of all ages. The club was hosted the event for the last 48 years. And coming up, a connection to the Queen. A town in Wisconsin is honoring the late monarch by remembering a touching story. Plus, your mental health could affect COVID-19. We'll have details in this week's MedWeek.
At Gillespie & Associates, we're invested in this community because it's our community, and it's our mission to help you plan your financial future so you can retire with more confidence. To see if you're on track to your financial goals, call Gillespie & Associates today.
So, what do you think?
We're prepared to offer cash.
When you get great deals at Denny's,
$5.99.
You'll start to expect great deals everywhere. New all-day diner deals starting at $5.99. 10 delicious meals, only at Denny's.
New Astapro Allergy. No allergy spray is faster. With the speed of Astapro, almost nothing can slow you down. Because Astapro starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. And Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Now without a prescription. Astapro and go.
My name is Zijun Jia. Call me Dr. Jia or John. It's okay with that. And recently we developed the new process to treat the wastewater, to clean, including the removing the PFAS. Like this system, we can clean the water within 1 minute. The wastewater come in, basically 20-30 seconds, done. This is new technology. That's the one nobody knows that yet. So that's kind of we try to do that.
You want to feel important, to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
We know. We felt that way too.
And that's why we joined the Army National Guard. Take on your legacy.
Visit nationalguard.com to find out more.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
It's right here at the Hoard Historical Museum in Fort Atkinson, where the Queen's legacy is being remembered. It proves it spreads far beyond the country where she ruled, and in the smallest ways possible.
It's definitely the end of an era for not only England, but also for the world.
Who would have thought that a little city in the middle of Wisconsin would have the memory of the Queen of England stitched in its past?
Well, it's definitely a claim to fame. You know, there aren't too many things that we have in Fort Atkinson that we can say went to royalty.
To understand the connection, we have to go back to 1947.
Fort Atkinson was the home of the Better Socks knitting mill. They made socks and hosiery for people around the turn of the 20th century. When Princess Elizabeth announced that she was going to get married, a nice woman from Neenah wrote her a note saying, is there anything that she could use to help with her wedding preparations? And Princess Elizabeth wrote back and said she could use stockings, because at that point England was still under wartime restrictions from World War II and stockings weren't readily available.
So the Queen's wedding socks were made right here? Well, we can't be too sure.
So we know that Better Sock stockings were sent to Princess, later Queen Elizabeth, prior to her wedding, and that she did have them in her possession. As to where she's wearing them, you know, in this picture on her wedding day, if she has Better Sock stockings on, don't know, but it's a good chance.
Perhaps its only purpose could be to show that a royal monarch has the same needs as everybody else.
That she was such a normal person that what she asked for on her wedding day was socks.
Whether she wore the socks on one of her most important days of her life or just appreciated the gesture, this shows part of the Queen's life had this state threaded inside of it.
It's a wonderful part of her legacy, very near and dear to both Fort Atkinson and obviously Queen Elizabeth.
Reporting in Fort Atkinson, I'm Catherine Merck with News 3 Now.
The Queen's firstborn son was proclaimed sovereign of the British monarchy early this morning. He is now officially called King Charles III. The Crown has stopped filming after the death of Queen Elizabeth. The director calling the Emmy-winning Netflix drama a love letter to the Queen, saying filming will be stopped out of respect. The 6th and final season is already planned, and casting has begun for some of the modern monarchs. No word on if Netflix will move forward with the anticipated fall premiere for season 5. And coming up, an update on the latest COVID booster. The new vaccine protects against a powerful variant.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Chance for some fog overnight into tomorrow morning, and still a chance for some showers for parts of the area tomorrow and Monday. All the details of my 8-day forecast up next.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture, everything's on sale. Get up to 30% off regular prices, like this dining set for $15.99. Plus, no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing. The Labor Day sale at Home Furniture ends Wednesday.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, now during truck season, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward a new Chevy truck with accessories. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Backed by popular demand, Hy-Vee drive-through flu shot clinics. Just follow the signs in your Hy-Vee parking lot to get your flu shot right from your car. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment or prescription is necessary. Drive-through flu shots are offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 7 p.m. Or get your flu shot inside your Hy-Vee pharmacy at any time with no appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $1,000 off select Beauty Rest mattresses and adjustable sets. With free delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Get luxurious sleep with Beauty Rest during the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Researchers identify another possible risk factor for long COVID and a new warning about breast implants. Michael George takes a look at some of this week's top health stories.
The FDA says certain cancers may develop in scar tissue in women with both textured and smooth breast implants filled with saline or silicone. Scientists say the cases are rare. Textured implants have already been linked to lymphoma. The first doses of a new COVID booster were given to Americans this week, with more coming to tens of thousands of locations nationwide. The new shots are designed to target the highly contagious Omicron variant, responsible for most COVID cases in recent months. Federal health experts believe the U.S. is moving towards an annual COVID-19 vaccine, similar to that of the flu shot. And experiencing psychological distress before COVID-19 infection can increase the risk of long COVID. That's according to Harvard researchers. They found depression, anxiety, worry, perceived stress, and loneliness were associated with a more than 30% increased risk of long COVID. Those are some of this week's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
All right, and we'll take a break and send it over to weather. Bill, it was rainy out day.
It sure was, and a lot cooler. In fact, we ended our 4-day stretch of above average highs in the 80s, 21 degrees cooler from yesterday's high of 84 to only 63 for today. Now, the silver lining with rainfall, it tends to knock some of that pollen out of the air, so low symptoms today for ragweed and weed pollen, and medium symptoms for tomorrow. Still a chance of showers tomorrow, but they'll be fewer and further between compared to what we saw today. In fact, some partial clearing as we're looking west through CityCam 8, and our high today, again, only 63, low of 57, so below the average high of 78. 0.86 inches of rain out at the airport puts the monthly total up to 1.11 inches. That's about 1/10 of an inch below average, so not too far off track there. 61 degrees, mostly cloudy, 60 downtown here at the station. Winds are light, and the Mississippi holding steady, 5.27 feet. Some partial sunshine up in Eau Claire, 64 degrees. Your winds are light as well. And the Chippewa River up a bit as well, 759.5. Now, visibility really not an issue right now, but that could change overnight. In fact, visibility tracker showing some patchy fog possible after midnight. Now, tomorrow morning, these zeros mean that visibility could be less than a mile in many spots. So keep that in mind if you have morning plans or heading out to church in the morning. Might encounter some fog, and especially the river valleys and coulees. You want to use those low beam headlights, of course, and even through about 9 o'clock before that fog mixes out and we get into kind of a partly to mostly cloudy sky for much of the day. Still a very well-defined cold front. 80s ahead of it, 60s. 50s, rain-cooled air behind it, and then some partial sunshine farther north and west has temperatures there in the lower 70s. And you can see that locally, 70 in Minneapolis, 64 in Eau Claire, 61 in La Crosse, only mid to upper 50s where it's still raining just to our south and east. So about 10 to 20 plus degrees cooler right now compared to this time last evening. There's what's left of the rain. Monroe, Juneau, Adams counties, parts of Vernon, Crawford, Richland County still in the rain, even much of Alameda County. Still seeing some light to moderate rainfall as well as this cold front is just inching its way south and east. Now this low is going to ride along it. That's going to keep us in the chance for some kind of wraparound showers tomorrow and Monday, especially south and east of La Crosse. Sky Tracker will show that nicely, with many of us staying dry overnight and much of tomorrow, but that rain may try to wrap back in from the south and east, especially later tomorrow into tomorrow night and even into part of Monday before that low finally kind of gets kicked off to the east and things start to dry out and clear out later in the day on Monday. So for tonight, showers shifting south and east, areas of fog overnight into tomorrow morning, 53 for the low, 68 tomorrow. Dry for much of the day. That chance of showers mainly later in the day and especially south and east. Still a chance for a few showers on Monday, 69. Warmer, more seasonable and dry Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs well into the 70s, even some low 80s later next week. And with that will come at least slight chances for a few showers and thunderstorms Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, seems like we're in one of those patterns where every weekend we seem to run at least a slight chance for some rainfall. Kind of unfortunate like today.
I will say I was enjoying the cool, crisp air.
Definitely a taste of fall today, that's for sure.
Absolutely. All right, after the break, high school volleyball teams were in action today over in Sparta, and the Wisconsin Badgers look to start their season with their second straight win. Kate is in next with the sports.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by The Board Store. Ever wonder what a bath remodel would do for your soul? Rejoice! The Board Store can help you find that joy with a new tub or shower or a complete bath remodel. Call or visit today.
It's fast food and service with authentic Mexican flavor at Senor Villa. With fun daily specials and cold, refreshing margaritas you won't want to miss. Come to Senor Villa in La Crosse and on Alaska. Authentic Mexican food and flavor.
You're not always going to be here, but you always have this. Whether you're here, or anywhere really, the News 8000 app lets you stay updated on your time. Get it today so you can have here.
We asked our customers what they love about Blaine's Farm and Fleet's auto service.
I'm getting all of my maintenance done here. I just had tires and brake job done last year. I'm getting an oil change today. I trust them with my car.
I had a battery put in here. They did a great job.
With Fleet in our name, you know we're auto experts. Schedule an appointment in-store or online and experience what others have since 1955. Tires and batteries, trust and care.
Start making plans for the summer with friends and family. Rent a boat at American Marine for a guaranteed good time on the water. Make a reservation today. These will go fast, so act now. Let's go boating.
Mere hours from the hustle and bustle of Midwest hubs, the La Crosse region offers exciting flavors, captivating views, and unparalleled outdoor recreation. Ignite your senses and make memories with those that matter most between the bluffs and along the mighty Mississippi River. Explore La Crosse invites you to join us on WKBT and online at news8000.com as we explore local businesses in our community. No matter your niche, your next adventure is calling and is just a road trip away.
Ladies, are you tired of the same old happy hour? How about buy one, get one free margaritas? Join us for fun and fiesta on Adelita Wednesdays, only at Senor Villa. Authentic Mexican food and flavor.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, we enter week 2 of the college football season, and the competition gets kicked up a notch as Wisconsin is hosting Power 5 opponent Washington State. Now, a little bit of a cool story. Washington State's head coach grew up in Wisconsin, played football at UW-Stevens Point, and was a huge Badgers fan growing up. And now he had the chance to face off against them. We go to Camp Randall Stadium, Big Ten versus Pac-12. Not a lot of offense early in this one, but the defense was making plays. Cameron Ward dropping back and looking for a man. He's going to the end zone, but Max Laffey making a play, gets the interception, and keeps Washington State off of the scoreboard. We go to the second quarter. Wisconsin trailing now by a touchdown, but Graham Mertz is going to drop back, and he finds Clay Cundiff, and Cundiff gets into the end zone, and we're all tied up at 7. Now, later in the half, Badgers threatening again, and Mertz to Cundiff again. He crosses the goal line for his second touchdown. Wisconsin would go into the break with a 7-point lead. Second half, Washington State driving, Ward dropping back and scrambling. He finds the check down to Nakai Watson. The former Badger turns on the Jets, going up the sideline and into the end zone for the score. The Badgers offense gets shut out in the second half. Too many special teams errors and turnovers, including this one. A big fumble late in the game. The Badgers would lose 17-14. In Minnesota, the Golden Gophers were hosting Western Illinois for their mental health awareness game, and they looked good, getting a huge win, 62-10. Tanner Morgan threw for just under 200 yards, and the team had over 300 yards rushing. Nothing against Western Illinois, but I don't think anyone should be shocked by this outcome. Now, Sparta Volleyball hosting an invitational today. The hosts started off against Altoona, and starting off strong, Ellie Faulkner right here with the kill to give Sparta the point, but Altoona would answer. Maya Martinson gets her kill of her own. Now Sparta trying to save the set, but just can't get it going, and Altoona takes set one. Second set, Sparta going for the kill, but a nice block by Breely Gluck. Now Sparta working it back over the net, just manages to get it over, but this sets up Altoona's Emma Lima, takes advantage, getting the kill, and Altoona goes on to win set two and gets the win over the hosts. At the same invitational, we have Arcadia and GET. First set, Caden Simmons going for the kill, but Arcadia defends it well, and now we have a bit of a back and forth. Both teams can't set up a good hit, but GET's Tatum Johnson tips it over to the perfect spot to secure the point. Same set, and it's Caitlin Bremer with the kill for Arcadia. They take set one. We go to the second set. Arcadia serving, but GET defending well and sets up this kill by Kaylee Haug. What a hit. Arcadia serving for match point. GET defending, but a great court awareness by Samantha Berg lets it go out, and Arcadia wins in straight sets. Now that's all I have for sports for now, but I'll have plenty of more highlights tonight at 10, including UWL. We'll be right back.
Connect with us on Twitter at News8News. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
At iMart Express, you'll save on glasses for classes. For $79, get 2 pairs with kid-safe polycarbonate lenses and a free 1-year frame warranty. Don't let the bell ring before you get a chance to save. A $200 value, all for $79.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, now during truck season, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward a new Chevy truck with accessories. Visit HometownChevy.com.
iMart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs starting under $40. Progressives, 2 pairs start under $80. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Well, again, the rain is done for the time being here in La Crosse, but periods of rain continue south and east of La Crosse, so keep that in mind if you live in those vicinities. Mainly light to pockets of a few moderate rain showers as well. Otherwise, mostly to partly cloudy overnight. Watch out for some fog overnight into tomorrow morning, and still a chance of showers tomorrow and Monday, especially south and east.
50s in the morning? Dang, it's going to cool off.
A little taste of fall, yeah.
All right, thank you for watching News 8 Now at 6. We hope to see you back here later tonight.